Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Wiseman. Wiseman Banda is my name. If this is your first time to stop by here, I want to say a big thank you to you because there are so many channels would have been but have decided to be here. I will ask you to do one thing for me. Click on the subscribing button so that each time I post a new video, you'll be the first one to be notified. If you are a returning subscriber, a big thank you. Ziko Mokwambili. This is the third episode in which I'm talking about the great philosophers the world has ever had. I first looked at Aristotle, then later on, in the second episode, I did with Plato. In this episode, I'm going to talk about Karl Max, and how his philosophy then is still influencing the world today, and particularly want to look at 5 points how his philosophy as Karl Marx is influencing the teaching and learning of reading and writing in our schools today. Karl Marx lived between 1818 and 1883. He was a German philosopher, economist, and social theorist who is widely regarded as one of the most influential figures in modern history. He was born in Trier, Germany. Marx studied law and philosophy at the University of Berlin, where he was heavily influenced by the writings of G.W.F. Hegel. Marx's work focused on the studies of society and economics. He is best known for his theories of communism and socialism. He believed that the capitalist system of private ownership of the means of production led to the exploitation and alienation of the working class. He argued that a socialist or communist system in which the means of production were owned collectively by the people would result in a more equal and just society. Marx's most famous work is the Communist Manifesto of 1848, which he co-wrote with Friedrich Engels. In this book, Marx outlines his ideas about history of class struggle and the inevitability of proletarianism revolution that would lead to the establishment of socialist or communist society. Marx also wrote extensively on economics, and his idea about surplus value and the labor theory of value have had a profound impact on economic theory and practice. His idea about the role of the state in society have also been influenced in political theory and practice. Marx's work has been highly controversial and has been interpreted in many different ways. However, his ideas about the importance of social and the economic justice and his clique of capitalist society continues to be influential in many fields of study today. Now, let's look at the 5 components from Marx's lessons in modern day teaching of literacy to young learners. I've collected 5 points how his theory could be applied in modern day class, say kindergarten, grade 1, 2, 3, or 4. Marx's work focused primarily on political theory and economics, but his ideas have also been influenced in other fields, including literacy education. Here are the 5 tips from Marx's lessons that can influence literacy education in modern day classrooms. Number 1, emphasize critical thinking and analysis. Emphasize on critical thinking and analysis. Marx believed that individuals should question the dominant ideologies and power structures that shape their society. In literacy education, this means encouraging students to think critically about the texts that they read and the cultural and the political value embedded in them. Number 2, foster a sense of community and collaboration. Foster a sense of community and collaboration. Marx believed that collective action was essential for social change. In literacy education, this means encouraging students to work together in groups or engage in collaborative learning activities, such as peer review and group projects. Number three. Highlight the social and historical context of text. Highlight the social and historical context of text. Marx believed that all social phenomena, including literature, are shaped by historical and social forces. In literacy education, this means teaching students to analyze texts in their historical and social contexts, and to understand how these contexts shape the meanings of text. Number 4, promote an appreciation of diverse perspectives. Promote an appreciation for diverse perspectives. Marx believed that social change requires a recognition and appreciation of diverse perspectives. In literacy education, this means exposing students to a variety of texts from different cultures, backgrounds, and perspectives, and encourage them to engage with these texts in a critical and reflective way. Lastly, number 5, encourage activism and social engagement. Encourage activism and social engagement. Marx believed that individuals should not only understand the social economic forces that shape the world, but also actively work to change them. In literacy education, this means encouraging students to use their literacy skills to engage with social and political issues and to become agents of change in their communities. Before I wind up, here are the 5 lessons we can pick from Max Karl's on how his theories could be applied in modern day classrooms as we teach literacy to young learners. He said, number 1, emphasize critical thinking and analysis. Number 2, foster a sense of community and collaboration. Number 3, highlight the social and historical context of texts. Number 4, promote an appreciation for diverse perspectives. And lastly, engage activism and social engagement. If you have enjoyed this episode 3 for that matter, please consider subscribing, like the video, and leave a comment in the comment section. And please click on the notification bell so that each time I post a new video, you will be the first one to be notified. My name is Wiseman. Until next time when I bring the 4th great philosopher the world has ever had, it's bye for now.